Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Family or Fiance Season 2, Episode 1. If you were new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, well, welcome back. Again, I apologize. I am on my webcam, and the quality is not the best, but I'm going to give you the best work that I can give you. Now, this is a new show for me. I kind of sort of watched last season, and I'm like, I need to get some more shows in my repertoire. So I was like, okay, let's check this out. Now, with this particular episode, I was very much side eyeing the groom, Will, his family, until like midway through the episode, and I was like, okay, I see, I was all wrong about y'all. But we have Shae and Will. They met at work, and he just couldn't stop looking at her. And his family is not accepting of her. They are basically, wait a minute, they're in the mindset if his family does not come to the wedding, they're perfectly fine with that. They have a 12 or 13-year age gap, but come to find out, they started dating when he was still married when they started dating. And this is when things get tricky. She didn't know that he was legally married when they started interacting with each other. It was like she found out later and was like, okay, we already together now. I don't want to break it off with you. Now we getting different stories. Let him tell it that he was separated. His family was like, no, he was still married. And I don't know if they looking at it as like y'all ain't got a divorce and into the fourth divorce finally y'all still married. But his mom kind of made it seem like, they was still married as in living in house together. So they already got this preconceived notion that you a home wrecking hussy. That's what they got in their mind. Now his family, gets to the house and they don't speak to Shae. And I mean, wait a minute, before I get to that, they didn't speak to her when they first met. He invited his family to like a restaurant to meet Shae, and they was just cold as ice. Like, we ain't got nothing to do with you. At this time, he's still married when he's introducing his family to Shae, but and he's still married, but they had been together for a year. It's like, this isn't some girl that I met last week and I want y'all to meet. Yes, I am still married, but me and Shae, we've been together for a year. I want to be with her now, and here she is. And the family, like, they didn't speak to her. So now Shay's already got her guard up. Your family don't like me. They perceive me in this particular way. I'm not really having it. And as soon as his family gets there, his mom, his dad, and his brother, Shae instantly puts up her guard. She's reverting back to the first time they met, and he's hugging his family, and she's slowly stepping back. She excuses herself, "Oh, I need to go upstairs use the restroom. Oh, I'm gonna be out by the pool." She don't say hello, shake hands, how you doing, how was your trip? None of that. Well, when her mom, sister, and best friend get to come, he's hugging everybody, how y'all doing? He's very, hey, how y'all doing? They accept him opposite for his family accepting Shae. And I thought it was weird. Instead of Will introducing, hey, Shay's mama, sister, and best friend, this is my mom, dad, and my brother. He doesn't introduce them. He automatically takes Shay's family to go see her. And his family was feeling some type of way, like we're supposed to be getting to know each other and all this other stuff, and you immediately take them off. We don't get no introductions or any of those things. So they already like, okay, the more I'm seeing this, I was like, okay, this I can understand why they would be upset. Like, we supposed to be getting to know each other, and you whisking them off, and we don't even get no introductions or anything. This is when it's time for the families to get to know each other. Shae, you gonna be over here with Will's family. Will, you gonna be over with Shay's family. Shae plays the Tower of Truth with Will's family. She thought she had a good relationship with the kids, and what Will's mom says is the younger child does not like her. Now I don't know if it's I don't like her because I don't like her, or I don't like her because my mama don't like her, or it could be I don't like her because I see her as the reason why my mama and daddy ain't together, or I don't like her because I don't want to hurt my mama's feelings liking her, or I don't like her because my mama don't like her. It could be a combination of all those things. We also find out that the reason why Will's family was so standoffish with her when they first met at the restaurant is because his mama specifically told him, "Do not bring her. You are still legally married. We don't want to meet her right now." I don't know if it's like a respect for, his wife or whatever it was. It's just like, I don't want to be meeting no new girlfriend while you still married. And he, for whatever reason, thought it was a good idea to bring Shae anyways. But she lets it be known that I did not know he was married when we first met. When I find out, no, I did not stop dating him. But, you know, wait a minute. Okay, let me read my notes. She lets him know that she didn't know he was married when they first started off talking to each other, and she also agrees that she did. Okay, you married, I'm gonna back off. Will plays like a version of like basically asking him questions, and at one point, Will's brother, they all sit down, and he's asking her, "So, if you can't have kids, are you gonna run off?" But I know that's a deal breaker because they already said they want kids. Then the brother breaks out with, he didn't have a vasectomy. But we found out later that yes, Will did have a vasectomy, but he's gonna get that reversed. But the thing is, he didn't tell his family. Now, this is when in the episode I'm like noticing Will played a good portion of, how can I put this? Because that did not sound right. Will played a huge part in the reason why his family did not like Shae in the first place. One, you were still married when you got with this girl. Two, you brought this girl to us when we told you not to. And you seeing one thing over here and seeing another thing over here. So they over sat at her. They did not, they assumed that, Shae knew that he was married, and she was like, "I'm gonna get with you whether you're married or not." All these things that could have been explained, and they could have had a better relationship beforehand. It's just that Will wasn't communicating. Now, mind you, he didn't have to tell none of his business. But if you're noticing, hey, my family don't like you, maybe I should like clarify some things. Shae and Will's mom, they go and do like some kind of flower arrangements and they makeup. It's like this whole time they were thinking that she was some homebreaking hussy, not knowing Will wasn't exactly honest about his marital status. They didn't know that, this girl, she wasn't just after Will for his money. She had her own house, she had her own car, she had her own money. It wasn't like she was going after Will. And this is what they assumed because Will was not clarifying things for them. So this was a good episode. I'm glad that they was able to patch things up and get a clear understanding. Like we totally misjudged this girl. We thought she was one way and we turned out another way. But like I said, Will did not have to clarify things for his family. But had he done that, things probably would have gone a lot easier. Now, y'all, if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on for my beautiful face with the video. You can click on it, you can like it and share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell the people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.